Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Thrive Empire.
Today, we're going to be telling you the top 5 skills that you need to grow your business to $10,000 a month. Stay tuned for number 1. It's the most important skill that you will need, and you cannot make it without that number 1 skill.
No, sir. Stay tuned.
Number 5, you guys probably have heard this one before. If you know, you know. Speed.
Rule number 1, speed.
Speed. Asher, take it away.
Jesus Christ.
And number 5, speed. If you know, you know. Tell us why speed is a great skill that a business or a side hustle has to make $10,000 a month.
The ability to strengthen your timelines, whether that is getting back with a call that somebody just called you, or maybe buying some new equipment next week. The ability to maybe shorten that 6-month goal to a 2 or a 3-month goal, or maybe a 1-month goal. Ring a ring, somebody calls you, okay? And you're not able to answer. 20 minutes go by. By then, if you call them back, they might have already gone or bought from somebody else, or it's too late. It's too late. It's a game of speed.
And that's a great point. You talk about calling customers back. If you don't call them back fast enough, they're gonna call another company to come out and do the job instead of you. Whatever it might be. If you run a business online, if you run a business, let's say a landscaping business, or you run a service business, if you don't get back to your customers quick enough, they're gonna find somebody else. They're not gonna wait around. They want it done now. They don't wanna wait a week to hear back from you. You need speed. And another reason why speed is important, okay, listen here. Let's just say you do a service business and you do 2 jobs a day and you only do each job for about $100 each, okay? Like a landscaping business, like cutting lawns. You only do 2 a day. Even if you worked 7 days a week, that would be $1,400 a week, meaning you'd only be making $5,600 a month. That's about half. What speed does is it allows you to get more jobs done in the same amount of time. If you are being fast, you're being quick and efficient, and you're trying to get it done instead of, talking and wasting time, you could get 8 jobs done, 10 jobs done. Most people could probably double or triple their productivity if they were just trying to go fast.
Speed is the name of the game. Speed is everywhere. You need to be fast, because if you're not, the next guy is. Speed it up. Be faster, because somebody else is going quicker than you.
And on to number 4, the next skill in our tier list.
And that's using failure to your advantage. Oftentimes people might fail, get knocked down, something doesn't go their way, and they quit. That's not what winners do. There's no way in hell you'd be making over 10K a month. No way.
Everyone is going to fail.
No matter what it is.
I've failed. Have you failed?
Of course.
Right, we're all going to fail.
Lots.
And that is why using that failure is a skill. You have to use that failure to build your confidence, to become fearless.
If something goes wrong, you get a call back from a customer, this shit didn't go as planned, well, how can you learn from this? Use failure as fuel, as a knowledge, as an understanding of how can I become more efficient and better next time. You can take it and you can fall back, whine, pout, bitch, quit your business, whatever it may be, or back down, or like we said, have a better understanding, use it as knowledge. Okay, don't mess with that. How about let's try this instead?
And that's why using failure is so important, because it doesn't matter if it's a side hustle, if it's a business, if it's your job. Learning how to use every single failure in the best way possible is how you are going to scale whatever you're doing up to $10,000 a month.
That's right. And before we move on, I want to say one quick thing. You can smell it on somebody. As far as how they take failure, confidence in the way they walk, talk, do everything.
Going up the tier list, guys, down to number 3. This could be number 1, but we're gonna put it at number 3 because we got something a little bit better for number 1, and we'll explain to you why.
That's right.
But number 3 is discipline. How are you going to make any money if you're not disciplined? How are you gonna do anything if you're not disciplined? Discipline is how you build your ability to do anything that you want to do.
You're probably not gonna find too many people that aren't disciplined, that are making over 6 figures or, well, $10,000 a month. Now, that being said, I'm not saying there's not alcoholics who make that much, or drug addicts, okay? But whatever they're doing to make money, they're definitely disciplined in that aspect.
Yeah, there are some like drug addicts. There are maybe people who are, who go out and drink at the bar every day that are making good money. But one thing to know about discipline is they would probably be making more money if they were disciplined in those areas.
Yeah, exactly.
So you can make a lot of money and be disciplined in one specific area. Let's say you're disciplined on your business, but you go to the bar every night and you get drunk and you're not disciplined about your health. But if you were, that 10,000 might be 50,000 a month.
That's right. Yep, most definitely. It'll just make it that much better. On to the next. Number 2.
marketing and
selling. Take it away, Anthony.
Marketing and selling. Is this a skill? I think the best way to understand marketing and selling is selling is the skill while marketing is the knowledge. And you need both. You can have skills in both of them. But in order to be able to grow your business, to grow your side hustle, you have to be able to market it and sell it. How are you going to get jobs? How are you going to sell a product if you don't know how to market it? Nobody will see your product. Nobody will see your service. Marketing is the vehicle to selling something. Really, that's all it is. If you break it down, all marketing is the ability to get something in the eyes of people. That's all marketing is. People talk about marketing, this and that, they make all these videos and they overcomplicated it. Marketing is very, very simple. Now, why is this a skill? Because the better you are at it, the more eyes get to see it. And this is a numbers game. The more people that see your business, the more people that know about your side hustle, the more jobs you're gonna get, the more products you're going to sell.
The more money you're gonna make.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now, when it comes to selling, because they go hand in hand, I don't listen to him as much, but Andy Elliott is a great salesman. I know Asher listens to him a lot, so take the viewers through why selling is so important. Let's say I've done all the marketing, I'm your marketing expert, and I brought all of these customers to you, and they're calling you, and you have a business, you have a service business, right? Now, how do you turn those people calling you into sales?
People that are gonna be selling in general are gonna be, this guy's awesome, this guy is awesome. Now, people that are gonna be selling, they have all of these kind of characteristics as far as being persuasive. You can see the confidence. I mean, come on, Andy Elliott, if you guys know AE, he's a G. Jacked, he walks it, he talks it, he's a G. Not that everybody has to be a G, but you have to have a confidence in somewhat that what you're selling is gonna help who you're selling to. And you also, of course, wanna show and have an understanding to the customer of what the value is to them. Say, hey, if maybe for us, gutter cleaning is a big one. Say, if you don't get those gutters clean and spend the 200, 300 bucks, then here in the next 6 months, your gutters are gonna be full and you're gonna end up spending thousands on new gutters.
It could fall down.
Not even that, but you could have horrible leaks on your house. I mean, people have horrible stories of that happening. This is how it's gonna provide value to you. Explain to the customer what the value of my service or whatever I'm selling is to them.
The better you are at conveying the value to the customer, the more likely they are to get the job done, to buy your product, to sell the service, and it doesn't matter. The customer wants to know that what they're spending money on is worth more than what will happen if they don't spend the money.
Nice, well said.
And now number one, guys, but before we get to it, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification. We really appreciate it. Like we said, it fuels us. It really keeps us going.
But not only that, check out our Patreon.
We just started it. Great value down there.
We have lots and lots of value on our channel, but if you go on there, we add even more value.
And make sure when you check out the Patreon, we have that tier down at the bottom, the best one, where we're gonna be giving you extra business advice every week, and we're really gonna help you scale your business to $10,000 a month.
30 cents a day, guys. 30 cents a day. Go make it happen.
Number one, the one you guys have all been waiting for. This is back to the basics. As simple as it gets. That is why it is the most important skill, because it is the baseline for any business, any product, anything. This is the absolute most bare bone thing that you need, no matter what, to make money. Communication.
Communication.
You have to be able to speak in some way, shape, or form, talking to someone face to face, knocking on a door and talking to them, talking to a camera, emailing somebody, talking to somebody over the phone, sending somebody a text. If you cannot communicate, they will not talk back to you. You will not seem professional.
And I like how he said that before. It is, of course, the baseline, but you can always build on that. Like, you need for sure communication skills to start a business, but if you have super, super high communication skills, you can not manipulate, but you know how to talk to people well, and people like speaking with you, then that's gonna benefit you so much more. And that's why people that have lots and lots of money usually can talk pretty well. They're not gonna be, they can portray themselves in a way that, hey, how you doing? Not just to one person, not just to two people, but to maybe a group of 10 people, or in some cases, in front of an audience. It takes a different kind of backbone for that.
And the better you are at communicating, really, the more people you can talk to, because you know what they say, it's not about what you know, it's about who you know.
That's exactly right. Hell yeah. If you can kind of combine those things, and if you know people now, and you know a lot of things, it's an attention economy, guys. Once you get attention, you can sell whatever you want. It's been a fucking pleasure as always, guys.
And hold on.
Nope. Deuces.
I think one thing everybody who watches this video should take away from it is that you should go out and you should talk to strangers. That is the best way and the quickest way to develop your communication skills. It doesn't matter if it's talking to that person at the checkout line, if it's talking to the cashier, just a couple extras. How's your day going? You know, maybe compliment them, make their day. Doing those small little things, incremental steps, you know, like the stairs that we've talked about, those small little things are what's really going to help you develop that skill. It's a skill, it's a muscle like we talk about. You have to develop it one day at a time, one conversation at a time.
And I'm glad you brought that up, especially with that little thing about brightening somebody's day up, the little smile, hey, how's it going? Even though you're just giving a little bit out, somebody's receiving a lot. Like somebody could be down, sad, not feeling well, just that. It's like, oh, maybe today's gonna be a good day today. But you get what you give, guys. Be a good person, be smiley. I just kind of want to mention that as well for all the real G's out there.
We hope you guys liked the video. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button. Every subscriber counts. It really fuels us.
And make sure to leave a comment, whatever you're thinking, guys. Maybe idea for next video, what we could have done differently on this video, whatever it may be. We love reading your comments. We will reply to them all, unless there's some bogus Take care, guys. It's been a pleasure.
Have a good one.
Thryve Empire.